In today's video, I'm going to be giving you a complete beginner's guide to the Dsers app. By the end of the video, you'll know exactly how to add products from Dsers, import them to your store, and connect them up so that when you get an order, it will go straight to your supplier. So let's get straight into it. The first thing you want to do is go to the Shopify App Store, and you want to do this on the account that you want to add the products to. So I have gone to my store, I've gone to the App Store, and now I've typed in Dsers and I'm going to click on the install button. So when you do this, this will go ahead and install Dsers on your Shopify store. And once you've done that, the first thing it's going to ask you to do is go ahead and create an account. So you can click create an account view or register yourself. I'm just going to click this option, and once I've created my account, I will be back. Okay, so once you've created the account, it's going to bring you to this page here where it asks you what plan you want to go on. We can start with the free plan if we want to, and we have some other paid options here. So the advanced one, it has some options such as tracking. You're not going to be able to do tracking on the free plan, and you've also got things like customer support, synchronize the delivery status. It kind of is useful to have the advanced or pro plan, but when you're first starting out just testing products, it's completely fine to go with the free plan. So I'm going to click get started. This will still have all the same features of basically adding it to your store. So what we have to do here is step 3, link to suppliers. So we can go ahead and click on here, and we can link our account if we want to. So you click here, and you're basically going to have to go and log in with your AliExpress account to connect it all up. So go ahead and do that. There's going to be some onboarding stuff here. You can just press I'm in, just get rid of all of this. And it's going to take you here, and it's going to ask to bill you. So you just want to approve this for the pro plan if you want to. If not, you can continue on the free plan. I'm just going to do it for the sake of the video, just so I can show you all of the features. So now we can go ahead and access it here. And we've got this onboarding guide here, which you can go ahead and follow if you want to. And the first thing that we're going to want to do is actually find our products. So we're going to click on the find product section here. And from here, this is going to search on AliExpress. So we can search for a keyword. And let's just look at the other product I was showing you a minute ago. It was a desktop waterfall. Go ahead, press the search button here. Let's see if we get anything. So this is the product I scaled. It's a little bit more expensive now, but what we're going to see is we're going to see all the products on AliExpress. And first of all, we're going to see the name, the price, the amount of orders it has, and the shipping price. So generally we want to be looking for products that have orders. If they don't have orders, it's very likely that it could be a scam or the price is inaccurate. So we want to make sure that they have orders, and I think we can sort it here by orders. So if we sort by orders, we're going to see reputable listings that we can dropship from. So you see these have a decent amount of orders. So we could look at any of these to add to our store. I'll look for something else. Another winner I had, distance bracelets, as this will have more sales overall. And see, this has got a ton of orders, so you know it's reputable. You know it's going to be, you're not going to have too many issues. So let's say we want to go ahead and dropship this product. We can go ahead and we can click on it. We can add to import list, but if we go ahead and click on it, it's going to open up the AliExpress link. So what we can do here is we can just have a look at the variants, all of that kind of stuff here. And once we're happy with that, we can go ahead and add to our import list. So we can select the language, and then we can go ahead and click confirm on it. And some of the words are a bit, they don't really make sense, but you can go ahead and check it, or you can stay where we are. Let's click on the check button. So here we are. We can press the little edit product icon here. And this is going to allow us to edit the information about it, so we can go ahead and add it to our store. So we can add the title, pair of distance bracelets. This is one of the first winners I ever had, so I possibly can't scale it now, but it was a great product back in the day. Super cheap product. I think I was shipping it to the customer for maybe $1 to $2, and it was costing, and they were paying $20 to $25 for it, so it was really good. This was a few years ago when it was a little bit easier though. Okay, so what we can do from here is we can select the variants we want. I believe I was selling this one here, and we can edit the options. So we can edit like the pricing here. This is the price that we are selling it for. So we will put like $24.95 and we'll put like 50% off. So we'll say $49.90. It tells you the stock on the store, the stock on AliExpress. I believe this is not actually accurate. And I think we can go ahead and we can select this. I believe we're gonna have to delete the other variants. So what we're gonna have to do is select all the other ones and we'll press delete variants and we'll only sell this one here. We can then go over here, we've got the description. We would probably want to change this inside of Shopify in my opinion. And then we've got all our variants here. We can just remove the variants that we don't want, like all of these, and we'll just keep the ones that are relevant. I'd also recommend adding some other images if you were going to sell this product of like people wearing them, that kind of thing. And you've got your shipping information here, so we can look at the countries that we're shipping them to. I sold them to the UK just because the UK is slightly less saturated than America, or was at the time. But it tells you the pricing here. So it's going to cost $1.99 for 6-day shipping, so it's pretty good. So really at this point we can press push to store, save the settings, and just double check all of these are okay. Continue selling when out of stock, you can do that. If you want to publish the online store, you can do that. But then I'm going to press push to store, and this is going to go ahead and now publish this onto our store. It won't go live yet, but it will be on the product section, so we can go ahead and edit it, change all the details, that kind of thing. So just give this a second, and there we go. It's now imported to our store. If we go to the store and we go to products, we should see that it's going to be here somewhere. I think it's this one here. Yeah, so this is going to be the one here. But yeah, it's added it. It's added all the details that we added, so the photos. It has added the price. It's not converted the currency, so you'll want to make sure it's in the correct currency for your store, so just keep that in mind. I hope you're enjoying the video so far. Now down below I've left a link to a completely free course/case study which shows you how I generated over £1.5 million with my food e-commerce brand. I'm not going to promise you overnight you'll be a wild success with this. I'm just going to show you the raw information and the raw strategies I use specifically to build my brand. So it's really valuable information, and as I said, it's completely free, so you can go down below, click on the link and join it. Okay, so it's really as easy as that to add the product. We've gone ahead and added our product, which is cool. So some other features that we can look at here is they've got their product research section. This to me is pretty useless. I wouldn't use this. I personally recommend if you're going to do research, especially for like TikTok or something, you can use something like PP Spy, as that is pretty good for finding TikTok products and looking on TikTok. But I'm going to make another video, or might already have one by now, about PP Spy and that kind of thing, so you can go ahead and watch that if you want to find out about product research, that kind of thing. But yeah, we've got the find products here. We've already kind of been through that. We've got the supplier optimization. So if you want to find a better supplier for your product, you can upload an image of it, or you can add a link, and they're going to basically be able to search all the suppliers to find the best one for that product, which is quite cool. But with this little icon here, if you found a product, and this tends to happen a lot when you find a fresh winner. If you find a product but you can't find it on AliExpress, sometimes you want to use the photo upload button, and it will upload a photo and they will find products that look like the photo. It's very common when you first find a winner that it won't be easy to find on AliExpress, and this button here can be a game changer for you. So if you can't find it, I'd recommend trying that button. It's really useful. So the way it's going to work now is, once you have an order placed on your store for one of the products that have been linked to Dsers, it's going to pop up here, and you're going to be able to go ahead and fulfill it. So I'll give you an example now. And just a quick point here actually, when you are trying to share your product on the store from Dsers, you actually have to ensure you put it on the correct sales channel, which is online store. I just tried to share mine onto the store and it wouldn't work at first, and that's the reason why. So if you're having an issue with that, could be the reason. If I go ahead and view it, I'm going to go ahead and purchase this item. Okay, so what I've gone ahead and done is placed a test order on the store, and when I go over to my open orders now, I can go to AliExpress and you can see it actually pops up here. So it's really cool. It will tell you the product cost, the shipping cost, it will tell you the total cost overall. So we can go ahead and we can select this here and we can click place order to AliExpress. Now, the reason it's not letting me order the product right now is because the shipping country is Saudi Arabia. But if you had it to a country that you had pre-configured, it would work. You'd be able to press order and it would take you into AliExpress. You could just put the card details in and it will automatically order it for you. So it's a really easy way of ordering it. Now, what is going to happen as well if you have the paid plan is it's going to go ahead and give you the tracking details for the items that you have ordered. This is going to work because the supplier is going to add the tracking in. It will all set up here. And then there's going to be a tracking page that you can set up and put on your store. So if we click create page, we can select the store, we can click create, we can now create a tracking page for the item. Now it's a really simple sort of editor. You can change the page name, you can add your logo, store name, page information. There's just a lot of details you can put into here. So we can go ahead, we can just edit all of that, press save, and then we need to go over to the settings tab, go to setup here, and we just need to make sure that we have this turned on, this tracking section here. And now our tracking page, when we press save, it should be able to be active. There we go, click activate. We can activate it there, we can press confirm, and now it's going to tell us the URL for it. So we can go ahead now and use our tracking page. And you can see this is going to be the tracking page URL here, so make sure you copy this down. Press activate, and then we confirm it. And now if we put this domain into the browser, it should allow us, it should redirect us to the tracking page here, so people can go ahead and actually track their order, which is pretty cool. So it's kind of an all integrated into your Shopify store, which will help with chargebacks and things like that. The other thing we have here is we have reports, so it'll tell us the sales reports, just simple stuff like that. I hope you enjoyed the video. As I said, down below I've left a link to the completely free guide / course / case study about my £1.5 million food brand. It really just outlines the raw facts of e-commerce, you know, the truth, even the ugly parts, and it just shows you exactly what you need to do if you want to go ahead and create an e-commerce brand. But go ahead, click the link and you can join for free.